Since electric vehicles have gained popularity, there have been discussions about battery development, with a number of businesses developing new strategies to extend the lifespan and increase the efficiency of EV batteries. The chargers, however, which replenish the power on those batteries, have not received much attention. Tesla made a sensible decision to invest in chargers at an early stage, and while upgrades have not been regular, they have been constant. Now, out of the blue, Tesla has unveiled a new charger that might have a remarkable impact on the length of time that drivers must wait at charging stations. Do you wish to learn more about this novel, what a charger looks like, and how it varies from earlier Tesla models? Then you've come to the right place. So read on to learn how much money has been put in electric vehicles over the past 5 years by the largest automakers. By 2030, every model would have an electric version, the Volkswagen Group pledged in 2017. And by 2,580 new electric vehicles would be available across all of its brands. By 2023, GM plans to introduce at least 20 brand new electric vehicles. Nonetheless, no significant incumbent automaker appears to offer much of a threat that year. The market leader Tesla, which has made billions of dollars in investments, has almost entirely come to represent electric vehicles. It would have been logical to think that if businesses with annual revenues exceeding $100 billion, substantial manufacturing expertise, and sizable market shares turned their focus to the electric car sector, the game would be over. Even though EVs from GM, Buick, Cadillac, GMC, and Chevrolet brands and goods, like the Audi e-tron, are attractive, people still prefer Tesla automobiles for a very clear reason. People can go long distances in their Teslas with no doubt that they will be able to locate convenient location to recharge their vehicle. Tesla has been thinking about the entire vehicle system to answer the fundamental driving needs of consumers. Whilst the major automakers continue to focus primarily on perfecting their electric vehicles, although it took a lot of work to get there, the company's outstanding network of supercharging stations speaks for itself. In addition to building a vast network of charging stations, the corporation has worked non-stop to improve living. Owners of electric vehicles will have it as simple as possible thanks to ongoing improvements in the infrastructure for charging that will shorten wait times, and even software updates that show lightning bolts on maps so you can see where to charge your car next. Tesla gradually extended the number of its charging stations from 6 in the US to more than 1,500 in various nations around the world. Also, the power of these charging stations was boosted from the Vault 1 to the Vault 2 with 150 kilowatts, and then to the Vault 3 with 250 kilowatts at this time. There are rumors of a Vault 4 that will produce 350 kilowatts or more and be 1.4 times more powerful than the existing 5.3 superchargers. As part of the deployment preparations for a new station in Danvers, Massachusetts, the official design specifications for the Tesla Supercharger Vault 4 have been made available, although it has a straightforward design that is similar to the prior chargers. There is a significant change when you see the new charger in action. From 90 kilowatts, Tesla Supercharger technology has substantially improved over time. 250 kilowatts of electricity with minimal to no design changes, with a 250 kilowatt charging capability. The Vault 3, Tesla's current top-of-the-line supercharger, can give owners 1,000 miles of range in just 1 hour. Although the Vault 3 was quite quick for EV charging when it was first introduced, even cutting-edge technology eventually becomes dated, and the Vault 3 appears to be following a similar path. The initial Tesla superchargers were more blocky, square, and dreary in look, but the automaker didn't set up many of these stations. The company quickly shifted to a new design, which was more complex than the previous generation while remaining identical. Today, The majority of people relate the new, understated, sophisticated style to the Tesla supercharger network. Also, Tesla unveiled a unique-looking urban supercharger with a limited power capacity of 72 kilowatts that is designed for parking lots and garages in Maripoland location. Tesla has been using it in conjunction with the original supercharger design. It is not a new version of the technology. On a recent earnings call, Tesla mentioned that it is trying to upgrade its fast-charging technology to a peak charge rate of 300 to 350 kilowatts. Nowadays, a number of manufacturers, including Tritium in Australia, provide 350 kWh chargers. They were simultaneously installed at various charging, Fox, and RMA, and EV network location across the country. Even if the car allows it, some of them are constrained by limitations in the local network and cannot operate at that capacity. The news of speeds of up to 350 kilowatts would cut wait times at supercharging facilities on road trips. But it is not yet clear if the Tesla Model 3, at those speeds, we shall be able to charge. Several of the current 5.3 superchargers can offer nearly 250 kilowatt hours of electricity at a low state of charge, allowing them to expand their network to accommodate electric vehicles that aren't Teslas. To enable faster charging for Tesla EVs, the manufacturer has also talked of combining the CCS connector with the supercharger network in North America, as it did in Europe. Also, the business intends to upgrade a few of the current Tesla supercharger networks. At the Tesla Vault 4 supercharger, electric vehicles that aren't made by Tesla will be allowed to recharge. This should be quicker and smaller. The details of Tesla's upcoming supercharger generation have been kept fairly under wraps. Tesla Doctor nevertheless outlined the differences between the Vault 4 superchargers and the current 5.3 supercharger generation. The V4s are shown in a mock-up as being taller and slimmer than the current style, according to a source on Twitter. This suggests that, in comparison to the Tesla semi-megachargers installed at the Frito-Lay factory in California and Gig in Nevada, each supercharger requires less area at a charging station. The megacharger is similar in height to the VIN look and has a design that is similar to the Tesla Vault 4 supercharger. The supercharger connector's docking position, which is higher in the present design, might be one of the largest changes. Moreover, there can be two charging cables, one for Tesla and the other for a CCS connector for other EVs. The White House previously dropped hints about the impending Tesla Vault 4 supercharger, but the automaker hasn't offered any further details. The White House has also given attention to the infrastructure needed to support electric vehicle charging. The production capacity of the power electronic pots used in charging cabinets, posts, and cables that transform alternating current into direct current will be increased, according to a recent announcement by Tesla. This was confirmed by the White House in a recent news release. The White House also endorsed Tesla's decision to upgrade its supercharger network to enable non-Tesla vehicles to charge at these locations. This year, Tesla ran a test project that let other electric vehicles EVs utilize its supercharger network in Europe. It is supported by the brand new Tesla Vault 4 supercharger. A recent infrastructure bill also states that 500,000 new electric vehicle chargers will be constructed around the country. The U.S. House of Representatives has approved a $1.2 trillion infrastructure measure, as well as a bill that significantly expands the current network. Repairs to the electric system will cost $65 billion, and $7.5 billion will be used to build brand new infrastructure for charging electric vehicles. If all goes as planned, Tesla might unveil the Vault 4 before the year is up. Making chargers more readily available is the first step in ensuring that electric vehicles are widely accepted in the U.S. The fact that Tesla now allows non-Tesla EVs to use its charging infrastructure is a big step in the right direction. The Tesla Vault 4 superchargers might might initially appear at the Giga, Texas site close to Austin. It makes sense to contrast the Chargers with filling up at a typical gas station after discussing the Chargers. It costs an average of $13.96 to charge a device based on the national average price of electricity. Each mile it takes to charge a Tesla model costs significantly less than 5 cents. Fully charging a Tesla Model 3 was $9.62. A Model S was $18.29. An X was $18.30, and a Y was $13.58. The cost to refuel a gas-powered vehicle varies depending on the fuel type and tank capacity. A car that is less efficient uses more gas overall, which means it covers less ground per gallon of fuel. Consider the Honda Civic. There is a 12.4-gallon fuel tank in Corridor. Regular gas would cost $4.15 per gallon in April 2022, according to AAA, meaning that filling the tank will cost about $51.50 and result in a combined mileage of 36 miles per gallon. Highway over city. The Honda Civic has a 446-mile range and is also fairly efficient. The average gasoline expense for a Honda Civic is roughly $11.54 per mile. All Tesla models have comparable average annual charge costs of $614.51. Fuel for gas-powered cars costs, on average, $2,245.10 per year. As a result, a Tesla's annual running costs are around $1,631 lower than those of a gas vehicle. This is based on data from the National Energy Survey. As of April 2022, average gas prices in the U.S. from AAA and the Department of Transportation's reported average yearly mileage of 13,476 miles. What do you think about Tesla's revolutionary Nuva model? Comment below.